April 4th, yesterday, I received an email from my ex-girlfriend, Becky. She said she needed help. Something was wrong with her husband, John. John had become obsessed with cleanliness and order. Everything had to be aligned perfectly, from the books on the shelf to the cutlery in the kitchen. At first, it seemed harmless, but then he started obsessively counting things, especially in multiples of 5. He wouldn't explain why. One night, I woke up to find John downstairs, whispering to himself while arranging books. When I confronted him, he snapped, saying, "There are exactly 75 books on this bookcase. 5s are what attracts it." When I asked him what it was, he hissed, "The long face," before returning to his frantic sorting. April 5th, Becky asked me to come with her to check on John. When we arrived, the house was eerily neat, too neat. There were 7 piles of books on the doorstep. Inside, everything was in place, but there was no sign of John. Then, I found him in the bathroom, lying in a pool of blood. His wrists were slit, but he was clutching a small notebook, his diary. When Becky wasn't looking, I took it. April 6th, John's diary is disturbing. It talks about something called the long face. The entries are full of strange rules, like how the long face is attracted to multiples of 5 and hates 7s. Everything must be arranged in these numbers. It sounds insane, but it explains his obsession. April 9th, I can't stop thinking about the long face. Today I saw a face on a bag. Its handles were eyes, the zipper was a mouth. I rearranged the books on the shelf to have 7 per row, and the face disappeared. Becky's been staying with a friend. She refuses to go back to her house. April 13th, I'm seeing faces everywhere now, on coffee cups, car grills, even in the clouds. I can't stop counting things. Books, pens, coins, they all have to be in multiples of 7. If they're not, the faces appear, and each one is angrier than the last. April 16th. The house is filthy now, and I'm losing control. I need to tidy up, disinfect, and make everything perfectly aligned again. How can I be safe if I don't? April 17th. Today I saw a face in the trees. The branches were moving, and the face was coming towards me. I almost lost control of my car. I figured out how to stop it, counting. If I keep counting, the faces go away. It's the only way. April 20th. I'm the only one who knows about the long face. I can't be the only one who's seen it, can I? People need to be trained to repel it, but it's already too late for me. April 22nd. I counted the pages in John's diary. There are exactly 125. That's 5 times 5 times 5. Maybe that's what attracted the long face. But what if I miscounted? What if there were 126? That's a multiple of 7. I need to count it again, maybe 7 times to make sure. April 27th, 7th. I can't keep living like this. I'm going to burn the diary so nobody else can read about it. If no one knows about the long face, maybe it will all stop. But before you stop reading, let me give you one last piece of advice. I think it's attracted to another number as well.